A few episodes ago, we learned about turmeric together. Turmeric, this yellow spice from India, grows well here in Chileto Geopark. So everyone's on the same page. Here is a recap. Turmeric is a versatile plant with proven uses throughout history as a condiment, a dye, and even a medicine. It thrives in India, Thailand, Indonesia, and other countries in tropical Asia, and holds a place in the traditions of many cultures. The reason I have come back to this pleasing place is to see the cousin of turmeric, a spice that also thrives well in this region. It is none other than Temulawak. Temulawak is a spice from Indonesia. It is also known as Java turmeric because it is mostly produced here in the island of Java, despite being found in other islands such as Bali and Ambon. This authentic Indonesian plant made its way to Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Burma, India, and the Philippines, following the spread and mobility of primarily the Javanese. And from this, jamu becomes the first traditional medicine containing temulawak to be introduced to the world. The reason why Java turmeric adopts the name turmeric is because temulawak and turmeric both fall under the genus curcuma, a category of perennial and herbaceous plants. These two plants do have their differences though, and I think you should know about it. From its morphology, temulawak is big and round, whereas turmeric is a lot more trim. Aside from that, turmeric is noted for its bright yellow-orange color. Temulawak, on the other hand, is more of a pale yellow. It is also more bitter than turmeric, which is why the applications in cooking are less than its counterpart. But where we do see temulawak employed is in the long history of many traditional treatments. In the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, it is said that the spice temulawak has similar properties with that of ibuprofen and acts as a pain relief. The need for temulawak in the field of traditional medicine is ranked as number 1 in East Java and second in Central Java, coming after Jahe. Because of this, since 2004, the government, through the National Agency of Drug and Food Control, promoted the national movement of drinking temulawak for health. According to the National Agency of Drug and Food Control, of the roughly 900 traditional medicine products listed here in Indonesia, almost all of them contain temulawak, a testament to the magical qualities this spice has to offer. The most known and talked of efficacy of temulawak is its ability to increase the appetite and aid in the function of the digestive system. The beauty of nature never ceases to amaze me. The same goes with how different regions in Indonesia have, over a long period of time, developed their own twists in utilizing this spice. In Aceh, Temulawak is called kunyit ketumbu. The rhizome is used in concoctions to boost blood production or in overcoming malaria. Over in Banjarbaru, Kalimantan, Temulawak treatments are used as a medicine for internal diseases and in neutralizing the blood, whereas the Balinese use it as a medicine for stomach pains and bloating.
A bitter taste is always what is left after drinking a mixture of Temulawak. Is your experience the same?
Tahu saya minuman ya.
Tahu saya, temulawak itu salah satu
Temulawak itu jamu
bumbu dapur kayaknya.
untuk mencegah penyakit sih. Khasiatnya tuh kayaknya buat menambah nafsu makan ya dulu waktu kecil.
Agak pahit gitu.
Pahitnya pahit seger gitu.
Rasanya agak rada-rada asam.
Waktu itu sih saya minum buat ngobatin masuk angin.
Jadi kalau diminum dingin, itu keadaan dingin, terasa enteng di badan.
Yang saya pernah minum temulawak itu yang
Kemasan botol.
udah udah tinggal minum. Tapi saya kurang tahu tuh itu termasuk minuman jamu atau bukan.
This spice might have a bitter taste, but the sweetness is reflected in our health. We will continue to uncover more about Temulawak, only in the land of spices. In this segment, we'll discuss some unique facts and beneficial applications of Temulawak. Let's start with this.
In Indonesia, Temulawak is sold in many forms. It is commonly found as a rhizome, but there is also dried and powdered Temulawak, as well as a liquid form, ready for drinking. All these different types of Temulawak products found in the market is for the sake of our convenience in using the spice.
We know from history that names are sometimes taken from a visual or related representation. It is the case with Temulawak, known as Curcuma xanthorrhiza.
The name Curcuma xanthorrhiza is taken from the Arabic word curcum, meaning yellow, and the Greek words xanthos and rhiza, meaning yellow and root respectively. Thus, Temulawak is a rhizomatous plant, yellow in color.
In our journey through the land of spices, we have always used scientific names for plants. Have you ever questioned why it is in Latin or what they represent? This naming system is called binomial nomenclature, and this here is the explanation.
The Latin language came from Latium, a region of central western Italy, in which the city of Rome was found. Over the centuries, Latin quickly began to spread, in direct correlation with Roman conquests. And by the time the Roman Empire was founded, a large portion of the Western world had come to speak it. Enter Carl Linnaeus in the 18th century, a Swedish botanist, zoologist, taxonomist, and physician. He was the one who formalized the two-term naming system of species we have today, where the first part of the name is the generic name or genus, and the second part the specific name or species. And the reason he used Latin? Well, that's because it was a dead language, no longer spoken, but useful in this case, as words would not change in form or spelling with the passage of time, thus maintaining the intended meanings.
In Indonesia, different languages have different names for this plum spice. The Sundanese descriptively name it koneng gede, or big turmeric. The people of Madura say Temulawak, but the actual name Temulawak is taken from the Javanese.
There are many benefits that can be derived from this spice. One way is using it as a soap. This spice product, made by micro, small to medium enterprises, offers a lot of health benefits. The contents of Temulawak soap has the capacity to get rid of scars. And routinely using it, one can brighten the skin and prevent premature aging.
We can also process Temulawak into beauty products at home. Did you know that the spice can be used as a face mask? This is how you do it.
The method is quite easy. Prepare a tablespoon of yogurt. A teaspoon of honey. And a teaspoon of powdered Temulawak tea. Stir well until even and apply it to the face. Wait for 15 minutes and afterwards wash with water. This face mask can brighten your skin, and it can even decrease acne and cover up any old marks.
Starch, fats, proteins, cellulose, and minerals are some of the beneficial contents of Temulawak. But aside from beautifying and maintaining the face and skin, Temulawak has this one other use.
Temulawak can also produce essential oils containing these two compounds. The first is linalool, with commercial applications based on its pleasant scent. And the second is geraniol, which can function as an insect repellent.
For those of you that enjoy herbal drinks, this is a spice the efficacies of which you simply cannot miss out on. Here's one way to use Temulawak in a drink.
This is Temulawak Asam Jawa, a drink good for digestion and also the immune system. Here are the steps you should follow to make it at home. Prepare 10 grams of Temulawak. Peel and clean it. Then have 25 grams of turmeric, 30 grams of palm sugar, and finally 500 milliliters of water. First, grind the tamarind and turmeric with 200 milliliters of water. Put into a pot and add the rest of the water, as much as 300 milliliters. Next, let it come to a boil so the sugar dissolves. Grams of tamarind or asam jawa. And filter the water to separate it with the other ingredients. Here is Temulawak Asam Jawa. Give it a try and enjoy.
In 2015, 8,600 kilograms of Temulawak was exported with a high value of $10.5 million. I wonder, what are the prices like today? I will now invite you to a place where Temulawak is cultivated. And here I am. Follow my journey in the land of spices. This morning, I'll be taking you to a place where Temulawak is cultivated. Let's get to know a little bit more about this spice.
Ever since it became a geopark location, the Ciletuh region drew the attention of many visitors. Not only this, but studies now often take place here. So for those with a deep interest in geography, for example, this is one place you can't miss out on.
I'm now at the small Temulawak farm, a hectare wide. To be specific, at the Mekarjaya village in Sukabumi.
Temulawak is a part of Zingiberaceae, or the ginger family, a group distributed in the tropics, with their greatest diversity found here in Southeast Asia. This plant can grow in the lowlands to an altitude of 2,500 meters above sea level, with 100 to 600 meters being optimal. On top of that, the soil conditions for Temulawak to thrive should have good drainage, medium solum, a texture ranging from clay to sandy loam, and be of a loose consistency.
Halo, perkenalkan nama saya Ajis. Saya warga dari Sukabumi Selatan asli, dari kawasan Geopark Ciletuh. Nah, di sini tuh kawasannya daerah perdesaan ya. Jadi lahan terbuka hijaunya masih banyak. Terus untuk kontur tanahnya juga subur-subur. Jadi kebanyakan di daerah kami emang mayoritas mata pencariannya adalah petani ya. Ada yang petani sawah, ada juga petani palawija atau di darat. Saya di sini punya 2 channel YouTube ya. Ada channel yang membahas tentang dunia tanaman, yaitu channel tanaman hijau. Yang satu lagi channel tentang dunia perkampungan atau sahabat alam pedesaan. Saya rasa responnya cukup positif ya. Karena mungkin tidak semua orang tahu tentang dunia tanaman, tidak semua orang tahu tentang dunia perkampungan gitu ya. Jadi saya sih percaya kalau setiap pembahasan itu ada marketnya gitu. Alhamdulillah sampai saat ini untuk channel saya sendiri walaupun masih kecil ya, tapi sudah banyak memberikan manfaat lah ibaratnya. Dari beberapa video yang saya share di YouTube saya, itu ada aja orang yang kebantu tentang mengenai informasi tanaman-tanaman atau pertanian di daerah kami gitu. Di sini banyak Mas ya. Untuk masalah palawija, di sini salah satu yang terbesar mungkin di Jawa Barat ya. Jadi pemasok palawija seperti kunyit, terus ada juga lengkuas, kemudian kencur, lengkuas merah, terus cengkeh ya, dan tentunya temulawak ya.
Let us now learn a bit more about Temulawak from someone who takes care of this plant every single day. The person is Ibu Isat.
Nama Ibu Isat, nanam temulawak. Mamudunan enying masuk ibu mah ka dieu perkara pertanian damel di bumi teh ka dieu ka kebun damel Biasa sa damal-damal di dieu ayeuna kokored ibu teh gitu. Jam 10 pan jam 11 umi tos uih ka bumi. Itu. Jadi umi sauyunan, itu panan samisilna bapak di sawahnya. Bapak nu maculna umi nu melakna sareng ngacakna umi gitu. Jadi umi mah sauyunan jeung bapak teh gitu, tanina. Umi teh upami entos kering dauna baru dipanen, dicangkul ku umi. Tos seueur beutina. Umi teh upami tos ageung mah ieu nu diicalna teh. Ayeuna ku umi bade dipelak deui ieu solorna teh entos dibersihan teh etanana. Ditimrung ku tanah. Tos gitu.
Nama saya Din Sarifudin. Pekerjaan saya mengelola temulawak terutama. Nah, terus ada juga semacam jenis yang lain-lain seperti daun-daun, daun sambung nyawa, ya daun kandelem. Banyak juga daun yang termasuk obat-obatan. Kalau nggak salah saya 13 tahun. 13 tahun mengurus masalah ini, temulawak yang temu putih, terus yang banyak temu-temuan yang lain-lain. Kebanyakan pesanan-pesanan di sini itu kebanyakan yang dari PT-PT atau pabrik-pabrik obat. Pernah 6.000 basah. Ya, tapi itu kemarin waktu ada COVID. Kalau sekarang mentah itu ya turun lagi, kembali ke semula. Ya sekitar 2.000. Kalau kering bisa mencapai paling rendah 9.000, yang paling tinggi 16.000. Kalau pengen saya sih paling enggak ya 30% lagi lah, harganya bisa agak tinggi gitu. Soalnya ini juga dengan harga yang sekarang itu ya boleh dikatakan mepet.
The farming and agriculture sector remains to be the work environment for a majority of Indonesians. Almost half of us, in fact, some 100 million people. That is why, going forward, I hope that this sector continues to grow and becomes a promising profession that the young generation can build upon. See Indonesia, see the world, and see today.